Welcome to helpyourmath.com. We have today we're going to go through the rational equation here. I'll have the denominator as containing the variable. But we could do is to factor the denominator first to see what will be our denominators. The first term, we have 2x squared minus x minus 3. What we're going to do is dealing with the AC method. We have our A is 2, our C is negative 3. Multiplied together, we get negative 6. And we need to figure out the pair, which will be the product of two numbers to get negative 6, and the sum of these two factor, we're going to make it to be negative 1. So 6, we have 1, 6, and the 2, 3 are possible. Negative 6 will have 1 times negative 6 and 2 times negative 3. The negative is bigger because the sum we need is a negative number. Right? So the pair of 2 and negative 3 will give us the a negative 1. So that will be the pair we want. And basically we just factor it by grouping. Right? We just rewrite it 2x minus 3x in the middle. Then we factor by grouping out 2x. The second group we just factor out the negative 3. Therefore we're going to get the factor as x plus 1 times 2x minus 3. Alright, so that's our term here. So this first term will become 1 over 2x minus 3 x plus 1. The second term, 2x minus 3 on the bottom, we have nothing else to do, but the third term we will have 2 times x plus 2. I could factor out the 2 to make it 2 times x plus 1. Then the next thing is we just figure out our least common denominator. Our LCD, we'll take everything we see. We have 2x minus 3, x plus 1. Everything just repeat at most once. And we also have the number 2 here. Also should be taken into our LCD. So we're going to have 2 times 2x minus 3 times x plus 1 to be our least common denominator. What we do is we just multiply the LCD into every term we have. Therefore, our denominator will be basically should cancel out, right? And then just the condition we need to focus, or at least we need to keep in mind that our 2x minus 3 shouldn't equal 0, and also x plus 1 will not equal 0, right? That's because they are the denominator, and when denominator equals 0, then the fraction doesn't hold. Right? So here, x should not equal 3/2, and also x should not equal a negative 1. Right? We need to just keep in mind those two conditions we have. So next step, we just multiply each term by the LCD we have. And also the last term, 2x plus 1, will multiply by the denominator 2x minus 3 times 2 times x plus 1. Right, then after we multiply, we're canceling out the denominator and see whatever is left over. We'll have 2x minus 3x plus 1 cancelled. We have 2x minus 3 on the second term cancelled with the top, and on the third term we have 2 and 2x plus 1 cancelled. The first term here is 1 times 2. We got 2 here. Right. The second term we have 3 times 2, which is 6 times x plus 1. And our third term we just have 2x minus 3 left. Right, then we multiply or distribute this parenthesis. We have 6x plus 6 equals 2x minus 3. And then we combine the like term 2 and 6. We're able to get 6x plus 8. Right, the next thing we just need to do is we take the 2x to the left side to make our variable to the left. We're going to have 4x plus 8 equal negative 3. And then we just make the number to the right side. We'll have 4x equals negative 11. Then at the end, we divide the coefficient in front of our x. We got x equal negative 11 over 4. And basically those negative 11 over 4 are not the condition we have, right? We have condition saying shouldn't equal 3 half and negative 1. So that negative 11 over 4 is a good solution.